All right, welcome back. Welcome back to part 2 video in answering the question, finding the smallest angle in an isosceles triangle given one of the angles is 90 degrees. So as I mentioned in the part 1 video, there are two ways that I'm going to show you to solve this problem. One is an algebraic way, just strictly algebra, and the other is a visual or a geometry way to solve the problem. So let's just jump right into it. The algebraic way of solving this particular type of problem. So there's a few things you need to know. You just gotta know. You got to know. And if I'm going too fast, please stop, pause, rewind the video, and gain a little bit better understanding. So an isosceles triangle is a special triangle. Okay, there are two equal legs. Legs are just the sides of the triangle. And they're typically called legs unless they're called a hypotenuse, which is a special right degree triangle. So an isosceles triangle has two equal legs or lengths of side with two correlating, that's congruent, meaning equal, angles. So here's a diagram I'm going to show you here on the left-hand side. And you got angle 1, angle 2, and angle 3. In an isosceles triangle, the angles opposite the equal sides are also equal. And I'll show you what that looks like here. So and this is just a diagram of isosceles triangle. This is a little bit closer to the problem where one of the angles is a right angle, 90-degree angle. And so the sides that are equal to each other also have opposite angles that are equal to each other. Again, definition of an isosceles triangle. Okay, so what does that mean? Well, remember in video 1, all three angles, 90, x, and x, will add up to 180 degrees, right? So 90 plus x degree plus x degree will equal 180 degrees. Okay, here I'm showing you an invisible one, right? If you're not familiar with invisible ones, check out my video on invisible ones. It clarifies a lot of things and it ends the confusion in mathematics. Okay, so you can only add like terms. So I cannot add 90 to 1x or 1x, but I can add these two x's together. And we're going to add these x's and solve for x. 1 plus 1 is 2x. I just rewrite the 90. I rewrite that 180. Now I have a two-step equation that you see here. 90 plus 2x equals 180 degrees. I want to solve for x. I want to solve for x. What does that mean? That means I want to get x all by itself. I want to get x all alone. I got to get rid of the 2. That means 2 next to an x means multiplication. I got to get rid of the 2. I got to get rid of the 90. So first I'll start with the 90. What's the opposite of a plus 90? You're going to subtract 90 to both sides of the equal sign. What you do to the left side, you got to do it to the right side. 90 over 90 is 0. I'm going to rewrite my 2x, rewrite my equal sign. 180 minus 90 is 90. Now I'm left with one step in order to get that x all by itself, right? 2 next to x again means multiplications. So I'll do the inverse or the opposite to get that x by itself. Another way to look at this is what number would divide into 2 that turns it into that invisible 1 or 1x. Well, the opposite of multiply is to divide. If I divide 2 to both sides of the equal sign, that gets my x all by itself, right? And so I'm going to do that. What you do to the left side, you got to do the right side of the equal sign. Got to keep it balanced. 2 divided by 2 is x. 90 divided by 2 is 45. So now you've got x all by itself. You can see here 45 degrees is equal to x. And we have two equal angles. 45 plus 45 is 90. 90 plus 90 is that 180. You can also substitute 45 for x if x equals 45. And you can see it here. Imagine it here. 45 plus 45 is 90. 90 plus 90 equals 180. X has got to equal 45. Okay. I want to also express again that isosceles triangle, the angles opposite equal sides are equal to each other. So again, one dash mark in this side length, one dash mark in this side of the triangle means these lengths are equal. Angles opposite those lengths are also equal. So angle 2 and angle 3 are equal to each other. Stick around for part 3 video. I'm going to get into how you can solve this problem visually or geometric using geometry. Get that out of my... I had a hard time. My tongue was getting in the way. Thank you for joining me. Math is easy. Take it step by step. If these videos have helped you, please help me to help others. Like, follow, share, subscribe. Thank you for joining me. Math is easy. Take it step by step.